because it got to the point where I was facing a 200-year maximum sentence.
You got 200-year maximum sentence.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And similar to you're saying with Tekashi, because he got 50. They're talking 50. You got 200.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on YouTube right now talking about Tekashi, and they have no idea what they're talking about. Even the hip hop channels, they're saying his trial's going to be next year in September. He's going to get at least a minimum of 30 years because that's his minimum. The justice system is completely Alice in Wonderland. Those figures mean nothing. What will happen is the prosecutor over time will plea bargain with these guys. It won't even go to trial. That trial date, if it, is probably going to get moved multiple times. They'll be in court every month filing motions, each side going back and forth, and you don't have to snitch. In my case, what we did, I met an old timer who was doing life, and he said, look, get a good lawyer and do what's called a united front. So in my case, I had over 100 people arrested with me. Only 4 agreed to cooperate. We had a united front under Alan Simpson, who was the lawyer that the New Mexican Mafia had represented. And Sammy the Bull's case, 57 people were arrested approximately, all agreed to testify. Yeah. So I think because we had this united front, hardly anybody snitched. It really frustrated the prosecutor. Over the 26 months, they pulled out every dirty trick in the book on me. I was at the point where I was about to kill myself in the jail. It got so rough. But at the end of the day, I was the head of the crime syndicate. Wild Woman was number 2, Wild Man's woman out of Liverpool. Wild Man was number 3. And none of us got more than 10 years. So I thought that was, at the end of the day, that was really good. Because of the loophole my lawyer got as a first-time non-violent drug offender, non-US citizen, I ended up serving just under 6 years.
Just so what you're saying is you think similar things going to happen with Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah, what will happen with Tekashi 6ix9ine right now? The prosecutor will have organized the criminal organization, the crime syndicate, in level of importance. So maybe Tekashi will be B under Shotty, maybe Shotty will be A, or maybe it will be the other way around just because they want to get Tekashi because he's the big headline that will enhance their careers. So they will then say to everybody, like F and K and L, they'll say to F and K and L, look, you guys are small down here, you're facing life sentences, you're all co-conspirators, you all go down for each other's crimes, you guys testify against these guys and we'll let you do time served. That's generally what they'll say, and that's what they were saying in my case. Now, they've separated Tekashi 6ix9ine. There's all this speculation saying he's snitched already, he's gone to prison for snitches. None of that is verified. I think it's far too early, probably, for any of these guys to just roll over to the prosecutor. Shotty's obviously worried about it because in court he's yelling out, don't fall, don't bend, in front of the judge, which is a really bad idea. That's not a good strategy. I had a situation like that happen in my own case. Now, if you're forming a united front, how are you going to get word through the prison system to your co-defendants not to snitch? Well, they've separated Tekashi, so it looks like he's snitching. So psychologically, that will work bad against the other co-defendants. But you can get what's called kites. These are letters sent by trustees throughout the jail system who will send a letter from Tekashi in this prison over to that prison. There's religious services. My guys, we had the whole 2 back rows of the religious services. We would all give each other our hugs, and I'd update them on all the legal news. The other thing is, if Tekashi's in a separate prison, when he goes to court with his co-defendants, they're going to be in a row of holding cells right outside of the courtroom. Kites can be passed from cell to cell through trustees. They can stay tight. They can get the word out that they're doing a united front. Tekashi's got the money to get such a high-priced lawyer to fight back. These low-level guys are thinking, right, we've got no money. We've got scumbag public defenders who just want us to sign plea bargains. These guys have got the money to get the high-priced lawyers. They're just going to let us end up getting, we're going to have no legal representation. But Tekashi right now needs to get the word out. We're doing a united front. I'm paying for a high-priced lawyer. I'm not snitching, and hope that everybody stays tight. Because once people start to snitch, then the sentence will go up for the people who are highest in the organization.
So what happens? Walk us through. You're going to prison. How was that like? I mean, who were you, what prison did you go to? What level? Can I give us a little bit of that story?
All right, so because I hadn't cooperated with the prosecutor, they pulled out every dirty trick in the book. So in my first year in the jail, I've got this united front telling everyone not to agree. So the prosecutor's like, how can we get him away from his co-defendants? let's get him over to maximum security, because all my co-defendants were in minimum medium security. Now, how she did that, she knew I was applying to get my bail reduced. My bail was $750,000 cash only. She sabotaged the bail hearing. Very crafty, these prosecutors. She filed additional charges, and with an additional $750,000 bail. So the judge did he not only reduce my bail, he maintained my original bail, accepted the new bail, which made my total bail $1.5 million. When your bail goes over $1 million, you're automatically reclassified to maximum security.
So that's the guideline.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up my second year in maximum security. Now, by the end of that, that's where they're telling me, like you're going to get 200 years, because every time you spoke about drugs on the phone carries 5 to 10 years. And this isn't deals, this is just personal, small stuff. If we go to trial and lose, we could stack that up to a maximum 200-year sentence. And they made it clear. There was a guy before me, out of Tucson, a dealer. He had a similar case. He refused to sign a plea bargain for 15 years, and he went to trial and they gave him 200.
200 years?
200. Every charge carried 10 years maximum, and they stacked all of his charges. They didn't run them concurrently, they run them consecutively. The justice system is a business model. If you go to trial, it costs the state hundreds of thousands, millions. They want everyone to sign a plea bargain and go over to the prison system, just to bow down. 98% of the cases go to plea bargain, that's it.